There are seasons in a person's life when everything becomes quiet. Not the peaceful kind of quiet, the uncertain kind. The kind where messages slow down, opportunities pause, plans seem to dissolve, and the future stops answering. In these moments, the human mind begins to translate silence as rejection. It whispers, "Something went wrong. Maybe nothing is coming. Maybe the world moved on without me." Fear rises, doubt spikes. Old survival thoughts return, trying to force movement where no movement exists. But what most people do not understand is this: silence is not absence. Silence is recalibration. If this message feels like it found you at the right time, you're welcome to subscribe. These conversations aren't random. They tend to arrive for those who are ready to hear them. And if something in these words resonates with your own journey, you can let that be known by liking the video. It helps this message travel further, so it can reach others who may be walking through the same quiet season. There are periods when life is not preparing external circumstances. It is reorganizing the internal observer. Because reality does not respond only to action, reality responds to coherence. When a person lives in fear, shame, urgency, or the need for approval, the nervous system remains contracted. Attention becomes fragmented. Energy is spent scanning for danger instead of directing creation. From a biological perspective, this is survival mode. The brain prioritizes protection over expansion, long-term vision becomes inaccessible, possibility narrows, and from a quantum perspective, something even deeper happens. Observation becomes unconscious, choices are no longer selected intentionally, they are repeated automatically from past conditioning. The same thoughts create the same emotional chemistry. The same emotional chemistry reinforces the same identity. And the same identity keeps selecting the same reality. So before life can move externally, the internal observer must stabilize. This is why the waiting season exists, not as punishment, not as abandonment, but as a phase where the nervous system slowly learns that it is safe to stop running. In the silence, patterns surface. Old fears become louder. Impatience intensifies, not because things are getting worse, because the noise was always there, and only in stillness can it finally be heard. The waiting season is where a person learns the most important creative skill of all, to remain internally stable without external confirmation, to breathe without proof, to continue without applause, to exist without immediate results. This is not passivity. This is energetic alignment, because the moment a person stops interpreting silence as danger, something physiological changes. Breathing deepens, stress chemistry lowers, attention returns from imagined threats back into the present body. And when attention returns, energy returns. And when energy returns, choice becomes conscious again. From that point forward, decisions are no longer made from fear of being left behind. They are made from clarity of direction. And this is the moment reality begins to reorganize, not because the world suddenly changed, but because the observer finally did. The silence was never empty. It was the space where identity was rewritten, where the nervous system softened, and where the creator quietly reemerged. And the universe keeps speaking for those willing to listen.